Do you even hear the words that are coming out of your own mouth? Regardless to whether I was 16, I was 17, I was 18, I was still a child, and no grown man should have been complimenting me. But yet you were sending grown men pictures of yourself, naked, in underwear, whatever. But you don't want a grown man to compliment you. But you're sending grown men pictures. Make up your mind, sweetheart. Do you want attention and compliments from grown men, or do you not? Because if you didn't want attention, then at 17, when you said yourself you were a child, you were a minor, then you should not have brought yourself into an adult world. You knew what you were doing. You were well aware of what you were doing, and you still want to play the I'm a child victim role. You're not a child victim. You did this to yourself. You didn't want a grown man to compliment you, but you sent a grown man pictures of you. That doesn't make any sense, sweetheart. It doesn't make any sense. Now I have to sit here and question, like, are you slow? Like, was Mike on to something? Are you mentally slow? Do you not understand the consequences of your own actions? And I have daughters that are 19 and 20, okay? So what I'm saying to you is nothing different that I would say to my own children. If you don't want the attention, don't go look for it. Now, am I perfect? Fuck no. Have I made mistakes? Hell yes. Do people have pictures of me? Absolutely. But do I sit here and play victim? No, I don't. Because I'm an adult. And I knew the consequences of my actions. And I reap what I sow. I've made a lot of mistakes in this game. But I own up to it. And then you sit there and say you were 17. You came onto YouTube when you were 16 doing something with cartoons. You should have stuck with the cartoons, by the way. But then you said something about 5 or 6 years ago. Well, 5 or 6 years ago from 21 would have made you 14 or 15. So were you 14? Were you 15? Were you 16? Were you 17? How old are you even really? I mean, let's be honest here. Are you even 21? Are you younger than 21? Are you older than 21 and playing a victim? I mean, make up your mind. Don't come in a grown woman's place if you're not prepared to be the grown woman that you're trying to portray you are. I mean, how do we know? Because like I said, a lot of channels have been snatched, a lot of videos flagged down. How do we know that you were even honest with how old you were when you first came on the scene and these men knew you were 17? How do we even know? Stop playing victim. You were old enough to know what the hell you were doing. So you know what? At this point, you can't come at nobody's sugar. You can't come for nobody's head. You need to do some self-reflection and hold yourself accountable for what you have done.